Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Just when I thought I found a good mechanic shop in Fort Valley, Jeff's Automotive, because when he put in my fuel pump in my tank and I paid $900 and some dollars, I was like, yeah, Jeff get it right. He get it right, because that was the reputation. Honey, when they thought they had did something wrong, they tried to keep my car for days, didn't call nobody. Yes, we had 2 snow days, but you ain't even called and said nothing. And then I know they had checked it out, because when I finally called and said something, she was like, it needs an oil change because gas got in the oil and it needs fuel injectors. They wanted to charge me another $900 for that. So guess what I did? I brought my car back home because I know somebody that can change fuel injectors in an hour and a half or less. And he's old. And my dad know how to change oil. Okay? And even like my son say, even if I had $900 extra, I wouldn't give it to them. I wouldn't give it to them, not for no oil change and no change out in fuel injectors. And then the thing about it, it might not even be all the fuel injectors. Okay? And I need to check the fuses, because it might just be the fuses. They might have tried to charge me $900 just to change the oil and switch out the fuses. I had said I wasn't going to work with no more bootleg mechanics. But I checked that back. Because you know what? Ain't nobody got no thousands of dollars to be put in no car like that. Like I say, even if I had a good job. I mean, the first time, fine, because that was a fuel tank, fuel pump, okay. They did it in 3 days, okay. But it's the second week. Yes, we had 2 snow days and icy roads, but I'm talking about when you doing business with somebody, you supposed to call. So the reputation in the street now in Fort Valley is Jeff's Automotive ain't no good no more. He acting funny with folk, and that wife of his ain't nothing but a crook. And guess what? I don't care who see this post. You know where I live. You know my phone number. And you shouldn't act like when you started hurting too many people's feelings that don't spend thousands of dollars. Just leave us out of it. Leave me and my dad out of it. Because even though we don't spend thousands of dollars, he spent $500 last year for his truck. Needed a something simple anyway. But for some, I don't know if the man going through something or not. But what is puzzling me is because he is such a good mechanic. Everybody was bragging on him. Even though he cost, they were bragging. But I don't know what don't switch in him and his wife mind, and they think these crook ways gonna suffice. But let me tell you something, Jeff Automotive. You better get your act straight, because if it don't matter if you make $1 million, it gonna look like you ain't made but 50,000. Watch what I tell you. If you don't change your ways, it's January 2025. If you don't change your ways and you make $1 million before November, it's going to be like you ain't had but 50,000. So this is your warning now, because too many people's feelings are getting hurt. Too many people who don't spend thousands and thousands of dollars, feelings are getting hurt by this and your nasty talking wife. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I want to make a post so I can let everybody else know. Don't get your feelings hurt. Don't wipe out your bank account and get your feelings hurt. Because just when I thought I found me a good mechanic shop, nope, wrong again. But the good part about it is, at least I know that I need the fuel injectors changed out. I knew I needed my fuel injectors, so I can agree with that. And I'm going to change that oil, and I'm going to switch out some fuses. That should do my car, because this is actually a good running car. It's just that I was in between mechanics, and when you got other folk working on your stuff and this and that, it'd be a bunch of mess going on. But at that time, I was dead set on making sure I get to my child football games. He plays Division I football. And this car took me all the way through visits, football seasons, everything. So once I get everything straightened out with the fuel injectors and stuff, I should be good to go, because I want my car in great condition when I move at the end of the year. I'm going to need a good conditioned car. And I think after we do this, that should be it. But yeah, Jeff, your name out there now. Folk been talking about you. Folk been talking about you, Jeff Automotive. And you know what? If you're acting like that with your black associates, you're probably acting like that with your white friends. Kitchens Towing made more money than you did because they were upfront, business-like, call me, all that. Okay, they did all of that. So what you need to do, and I believe is that wife of his, because she sound like she dirty and crooked. And I hate to say that, but I'm trying to make sure nobody else don't have to go through this. Because everybody ain't got $500, $600, $700, $900 to throw away, especially if they got rent to pay. You know? And your name was good. Even if you would have tried, you got to try to work with folks. You got to try to see what's up. You know? Don't automatically turn ugly just because there's another regime in office. I don't know what's up with that. But if I were you, like I say, straighten it up now. Because November hit, and you mark my word. If you make $1 million by November, it'll be like you ain't made but $50,000. I'm telling you what I know. If you don't straighten up that behavior, whatever going on in there, whatever, y'all might need to go to church or something, especially that wife of his. Yes, automotive. You sound like you want to be a man. Sound like you want to be a man. Not, this is Jeff's automotive, man. Yes, my automotive. You can tell she's stressed out. But guess what? I ain't want nothing to stress me out where I got to lose my character and be the wicked witch, green Grinch, robber, scammer. You know? So this message is a public service announcement for people in the Fort Valley, Middle Georgia area. Unless you got $2,000 to give Jeff the first day, he don't change. He not going to do you right. And even his real white friends, be careful. Because I thought he was cool with our kind. The way, he was getting all our money in Fort Valley and stuff. But obviously he had a change of heart. So yes, I brought my car back. Kitchens Auto, Kitchens Towing. I want big ups to Kitchens Towing and Exhaust. Kitchens Towing is the best. They don't try to break your pocket. They came and got my car from Bonaire, took it to Fort Valley, then back from Fort Valley to Bonaire. And you know what? It was less than $100 each time because I ran out of all the tolls on my AAA. But guess what? Big ups, Kitchen Auto, Kitchens Towing. Big ups to Kitchens Towing. If you want your car towed, if you want your exhaust done, go to Kitchens Towing. And if they affiliated with any other people I was talking about, don't count that against them. But big ups to Kitchens Towing, Fort Valley, Georgia. Woo, woo.